Hey guys, Natasha with the Day with Ethel vlog. So Amy Harris, I kind of stumbled upon her when I read Surrender. And that was Gareth's story in the Harris Brothers series. Mind you, that was like several books into the Harris Brothers. So I went back and had to read all of them. This is Replay. This is a spin-off of, the Harris Brothers. And this is the lawyer, Santino Rossi, that kind of gets all the Harris Brothers and Mac out of like their predicaments while they're playing football in Europe. As I read this, it was funny. I actually read it. I don't know why my mind was reading. Every time Logan was talking, I, had a Scottish accent in my mind. And then I had this deep, dark, sexy Italian for Santino. But it's just how these characters were because Tilly and Santino were very vibrant. And their story is one of heartache, one of forgiveness, and one of healing. And as you read it, it was very intense. Like I couldn't put the story down because there were so many pieces to the puzzle that I was just enthralled with it, because as Santino was trying to figure out where he is in the world, like he's tired of the bachelor life and he was kind of wanting to enjoy the simpler things of life. And Tilly Logan is back to London. She's there helping her sister-in-law Freya with her clothing line for animals. And also while Freya's pregnant, she's trying to like help her out because, Mac is way overprotective. But Tilly lived in London years ago, and her and Santino, they kind of had a relationship, and that relationship abruptly ended, and Tilly had to learn from her past. And this story was really it was beautiful, because if you read Tilly's story, you felt for her. She was young and on the party scene, and she thought that was the way of life. Like she thought, working really hard and then going to the bar and having wine and cocktails every night was like the way to live. And ultimately it wasn't. It actually caused her a lot of heartache. And then, she's back in London and she's worried about her past kind of coming back, but she's strong-willed. And her connection with Sonny, or Santino, is palpable. Like these two, when they're together, you can just feel the chemistry. And Freya even said it. She's like, man, you two are just a hot shower. Like you're making her want to fan herself, because they just have a lot of passion. And it's something that he said to her, I think it's a better idea than kissing you, than not knowing when I'll get to kiss you again. And it is. It's like when they touched each other, there's electricity. When they kissed each other, it was passion. And it's just, they had to kind of give each other space, but also understand their layers and why they do what they do at the time of their life. And it's just, I really enjoyed Santino's story, and I enjoyed his backstory. But Tilly made me cry a couple of times and laugh at the same time, because this woman was just so beautiful with her words, because she knew what she wanted and she finally is going to figure out how to do it. She hadn't for years, and she's finally starting to get the good life going for her. And Santino supported her and cheered her on. And he goes, something else he said, he goes, I'd rather have you know you're mine than have you and want you to be mine. And that's the thing, is like these two goes, they'd rather be together than not together. And she even said it. She was like, I cut myself open and bled for you, Sonny. You got to be the bandage that mended me. And, she opened her soul and told him everything about her past. And he needs to ultimately come to that. Guys, this is funny. It is sweet. It is sensual. It is emotional. And it's Amy Daws. And you get to see the Harris Brothers. And there's kind of like another story that's going to come out that's kind of jaw-dropping, and I'll let you read it and you're going to be like, WTF. Guys, this is Replay. I loved it. It's fabulous. You don't really have to read, Blindsided, that was Mac and Freya's, to get it. And you don't have to read all the Harris Brothers stories, but why would you not want to? Because they're fabulous. And if you love European football, you're going to love this story. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.